feeling they'll be coming back. Oh, trust me, they're relentless. I don't know. I kind of saw one, like, it was like a pinup girl. 2 pinup girls, it looked like. And one was, like, asking for Tamara. I don't know. And then there's this weird guy. But I brought this duct tape because it's pretty, like, heavy, durable. So, you're probably wondering what I'm going to use this duct tape for, right? So, as soon as one of them come back, God, yeah, oh no, we're going to use this duct tape as like a distraction. Exactly. We're going to create a distraction with this duct tape. And I know you're probably wondering how, but I have a trap that we're going to build together. But you have to be really quiet and listen to my instructions. Okay, because I wouldn't steer you wrong. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Okay? But I feel like that guy in his pickup truck will be around in, like, I don't know, 15 minutes. So we need to move fast. You and I, need to move fast so we can get out of here. But for right now, I'm not trying to be your enemy here. I'm really not. But I'm gonna have to put this on you right now to be quiet. Okay. I know. I am here to save you. You're lucky. Because I got this rope that they were using on you, off of you. Okay. Yeah, they were using this to tie you up. That's what I mean. Their plans aren't as good as they think they are. Because if I could get through this, anybody could. So listen here. Now that I got you untied from this cord, we're going to use this as a jump start. Now I know. But there is an abandoned car through the woods that direction where they won't be able to detect us, right? We're going to head through the woods this direction, okay? Behind trees, which has perfect camouflage. So if we need to, we'll stand there for 10 to 15 minutes, if not more, to make sure that we are not detectable. We're going to use this to jumpstart the vehicle. No, because then, yeah, it takes us to a back road. Exactly. It takes us to a back road where we can just drive out of here undetected. Yeah. Oh, I know. And to escape that crazy man in that truck. But you see, I already got rid of one of them. You know, the blonde one, yeah. I already got rid of her. Let's just say she won't be around to ask where Tamara is anymore. Let's just say that. Yeah, I know. But you see, I used this. Yeah, I know, it's a knife. Yeah, I know that. But let's just say, you know, your girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I was like, you're not gonna try to attack my friend. No. So, you're welcome. We only have 2 left to worry about. It seems like the pinup girl dolls, they don't put up a fight. So it's yeah, it's the guy with the axe that does. Yeah, exactly. So just do what I say. Follow that escape plan through the woods, and you'll be okay. And we'll be out of here. Okay? But I did have to bring some things. I brought a flashlight because this is important. Very bright flashlight, but this is very important and very effective. Like I said, had to have a weapon, girl. If you haven't already, you have to go and find a weapon. I don't care. You have to find it. But be quiet about it. Yes, we might have to hide a few more times through this house. But don't worry about it, okay? I promise you, we will make it out of here. Don't worry about me. I am fine. I'm worried about you at the moment. But do you have a flashlight with you? Okay. And do you have a cell phone so we could call somebody? Okay. They don't have your cell phone. Good. That is at least something. They don't have that. But they did cut the landlines. Okay. That's fine. At least we still have our mobile devices. We can use those. But I do need to assess these little cuts and scratches. Yeah, I know I have them too, but we need to, like, this one's really big up here. Yeah. You're lucky I have some stuff. You're lucky I brought stuff. I know. But I have this. We're gonna need this because that needs to be cleaned out immediately. Immediately, this needs to be cleaned out. Okay. That's why I also brought this as well. We're going to have to use both of these, okay, to make sure that's extra clean. And then I have some sanitization spray. Medication to help with the pain of those cuts. Well, I didn't see any deep gashes or anything on your legs or anything, which is good. Oh, well, of course they kidnapped to bring you back here, didn't they? Yeah. They just don't really want to talk about what actually goes on in the city. I'm telling you, the people here are just despicable. Yeah, they are. You know, they told me about this nice little Airbnb town, like house to stay in, and then this is how they treat us. I mean, honestly, I don't know. But take one of these, okay? Take one of these. Thank you. Can you swallow it without water? Okay. But anyway, let's get you cleaned up quick before they come back here and decide to ruin the night some more. Yeah, I know. But we'll go over the escape plan in a minute because I have the whole thing mapped out up here. Okay, so I'm going to use this first on you because it really needs that sanitization spray. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I had to duct tape your mouth closed there for a minute. I know. But I can't have you screaming, yelling, anything like that. I can't have you screaming or yelling. close your eyes because you have a cut right here, like me over here, and then you have one down here and one like down there. Okay, so I kind of have to. I have to spray this, which I'm pretty sure all three of these things are gonna sting. So you're just gonna have to bear with me for a little while. I'm sorry. Just take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths, and it's okay. Well, on our way out of here, we'll have to find some band-aids somewhere because, of course, there's no band-aids in this place. I looked. So, let's get that cleaned out. Well, I mean, for you and I both, we both need them because, clearly, but there you go. I'm gonna spray another one just to make sure it's clean. Just good. And right there. Good. And right there. Good. I do see one over here, but this goes kind of more down this way, so I kind of have to. There you go. Sorry, I know, but it's just let me. I'm gonna take a look with my flashlight real quick, okay? Okay. It's not too deep, which is good. Good. So we won't have to stitch that up. Let me look down here. No, okay. Okay, good. We won't have to stitch it up, but it still needs to have a band-aid over it. I forgot. My cotton balls are over here. Don't worry. I'm gonna call 911 in a minute, okay? Because I think 2 more should do it. Yeah. Honestly. And I also have some Neosport stuff too. So, like, just try to relax. I know this is like a stressful situation, but like I said, I saw them run off towards a different section of the woods in this campground area. So, they're not going to be coming back straight away because, you know, they don't really notice yet that one of their, I guess you could say, their person is missing. So, until they realize that, they're not going to think to look here. Okay? So, I know, but I'm just like, sorry that, like, you kind of got dragged out here too. Yeah, I know. It's all of those messed up town folks in that diner. Oh my god. Literally though. Like, you know, you think we would have saw the warning signs because there's missing people posters all over this town. But nobody talks about what happens to them. So I'm just going to use a little hydrogen peroxide to kind of clean this cut out over here. This might sting a little bit, but, you know, I kind of have to clean it. Yeah. No. I know, but the duct tape is more like just for like a makeshift like trap. It would only keep them held in there for a little while. Yeah, like, I know, but I was giving us 15 minutes to spare. That's why I brought the duct tape.